Hi again.
You're going to the game against Liverpool above them, which has been kind of a rarity in recent seasons, and it's for the first time for you. Is one of the challenges that you want to take on that becomes a regular thing, that you're in front of Liverpool and they're looking at you rather than the other way around?
Of course, we know what they have done the last 3 or 4 seasons. They have been at the top of the league. They won the Champions League, and they've had some amazing seasons. And that's the challenge for us to have that consistency now that we move up the table, and that we also challenge for challenge City, and that they feel that they still need to win a few games.
Simon Stone.
Ollie, you've spoken a lot over the last week about clubs listening to fans. There is a big demonstration planned for because clearly.
Simon, would you like to repeat that? You just broke up slightly. We heard the part about the demonstration on Sunday.
You need to go again, because that stopped very early on.
Okay, sorry. There's a big demonstration planned by the fans on Sunday, both against the ownership and against the Super League concept. Clearly, there's a lot of frustration there. What would you say to them? Because you speak a lot about listening to the fans.
Yeah, no, it's important that the fans' views are listened to, and that we communicate better. Of course, my job is to focus on the football side, and that we have a best possible team. And as I've said before, I've been backed. I've had a great support from the club and the owners, and I'm sure I will get the back in again to go one step further. But I'm so happy that all the clubs agreed that this shouldn't be the way of moving forward. Then again, when the protests are on, it's important that they go in a good fashion, and that we keep it peaceful.
Simon Peach.
I expect, judging from the other protests we've had at other grounds, you might be able to hear it from within the ground. That's what I can hear as well.
Simon, you need to repeat, because you broke up as well.
I was just wondering what this basically is it going to distract the protest on Sunday? If you worried it would distract your players, because obviously it's a huge game, but they obviously have a right to protest as well.
The players are focused on the game and nothing else. You know, they've handled difficult situations before. Of course, it was a strange week before the Leeds game, after the Super League announcement. But I've got to say that I'm not worried 1 second that our mind is not on the football when it happens. You know, I think you saw here in the semi that the players are fully focused on performing.
Laurie Whitwell.
Hi, Bruno seemed to take responsibility in the second half, really stepped up into the game. He's obviously performed well against Liverpool previously. Is that the kind of character that you want from your team in these final stages, where you've got players like Bruno seeing the situation that might be going in a bad way and taking responsibility?
I think the whole team took responsibility. Of course, Bruno was part of that as well. We picked an experienced team to handle setbacks and to be able to handle setbacks. It was a big plus for me, the way Bruno, Paul, Edinson, Marcus, even at his young age, the running he made second half, the runs, he might not get the credit for it, but his movement was excellent. So yeah, we need, in games against Liverpool, we need experience, we need quality, we need to defend well, we need every aspect of the game, because we know the quality they've got, and they can hit that quality against us easily.
Rob Dawson.
Hi Ollie, what have you made of Liverpool's season? You're given that what they achieved
I think we all, before this season, had worries how this season's going to go for the players. They've had bad injuries. You know, this season has been a different season, more different to any other season in modern football. So I've just focused on ourselves. I can't say anything about Liverpool's season. I've not really watched them too closely and follow them because I've got my own club and problems and challenges.
Samuel Luckhurst.
I know second isn't sure just yet, but given the running looks quite full, you should finish second. Is there going to be a chance for some of the fringe players or the young players to be getting playing time in the league in the run-up potentially to the Europa League final?
We've just got to focus one game at a time, Sam. We, of course, if we manage some good results in the next few league games, there'll be minutes for more players that deserve to play more. You know, I've got quite a few that haven't played enough, but we have to make sure that we do the right things. We got Liverpool, which is difficult enough as it is. Then you got Villa, then you got Leicester, Fulham and Wolverhampton at the end. We still need to get to the final, so I'll take it as it comes. It's hard to plan too far ahead.
Mike McGrath.
Hi Ollie. I think he can be 100% in the top four with a win. How important for the big clubs like yourself and Liverpool? How much is that a part of being a big club to be in the Champions League next season?
I think football has turned this way or become this way. Of course, one, you fight to win the Premier League. That's the bread and butter. That's a dream. That's what everyone wants. But there's almost like another trophy, second, third, fourth, because Champions League is such a massive tournament to be in. You play against the best. There's loads of financial gains by being there. So last season, when we were so far behind, our aim was to get into the top four. Sometimes top four is not even secure. You know, you might have to be, because Arsenal and Chelsea can still win the respective tournaments and not be top four. So we've just got to make sure that we are doing our job and getting into the Champions League ourselves.
David McDonald.
Hi Ollie, I appreciate your focus is on your team, but rivalry that exists between Manchester United and Liverpool, one that you're fully invested in as a former player, how much of a bonus would it be to then their Champions League hopes for the victory on Sunday?
We don't go out there. We're just thinking about winning ourselves. If whatever that does to Liverpool, it cannot be of our concern. And throughout the season, you have games that you look forward to, and this Liverpool game is at home is one of the biggest game of the season. It doesn't matter if we're first or second or third or fourth, or no matter what. This is a massive game.
Last question for Simon Peach.
Two questions for you. Just one, if there's any team views, and on a far more important note, just your thoughts on the social media World Cup that will be taking place this weekend.
Team news, I think everyone should be available. No fresh injury reports from tonight, from the semi. And very pleased that we make this boycott. I think it's important. You know, ever since I've come here, we've been speaking regularly in intervals, too often, about racism, discrimination, abuse, and okay, of course, this is our way of making a stand, taking a standpoint. We've got our own campaign as well, See Red. I think it's important that we affect people, influence people. We know we're not going to stop it, but at least hopefully we can influence people a little bit, and then a little bit, and then a little bit, and in the end we stop talking about it, because no one's benefiting from this situation.